Welcome, Capricorn, to your spiritual reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, see what's going on with you. I am using this new deck. This is called the White Light Oracle. Pretty cards. I like them. Some of them look like marble, like statues that could have been made out of marble. I think it's so cool. Okay, getting straight in here. Let's see what's going on with you. Message for Capricorn, please. Spiritual and healing messages for Capricorn. Cards are a little big for my hands. Trying so hard. Okay. Yeah, Sacrament of Extreme Junction. Okay. Pretty card. And the next card coming out for you is Beta of Spirit Wolf. Oh, it's the same as the back of the card. Okay. How cool is that? Okay. Set those right there. So getting over here to the Sacrament of the Extreme Junction, so you guys can see that. This card is talking to you, Capricorn, about a time to find peace within yourself and let go of things to find the peace. It's time for you to experience a spiritual closure, right? Closing down those pieces that you don't need anymore, letting go of things that are hurting. Okay, finding the closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. So it's time. And a lot of you might be finding this closure and saying, you know, it's been a long time coming. I'm in the midst of it right now, and I'm just waiting for all these beautiful new things to come to light. Entering a new place where the past can kind of, you know, close that door and open new doors, right? Time to close that door. And so Spirit really wants you to know that it is time. It is definitely time. Okay. This way you can open new doors to new exciting things without having to dwell on things from the past that you're holding tightly to. And I do feel like a lot of you are, you know, already kind of, I don't know, I want to kind of say like unpacking the suitcase, throwing away stuff from the suitcase, decluttering. Okay, clarifying on that is, yes, with the beautiful 3 in yourself, which is bringing this beautiful will and wisdom and opening the mind and bringing back the balance within yourself, getting yourself back into the powerful 3 of you. As we call it, the powerful 3 in me, right? That's spirit, mind, and body, and really putting yourself there. Not so much shielding yourself from all the things before, but now, like I said, it feels like I just kind of see this suitcase out, and it's like instead of closing the suitcase, keeping it there so I can see the suitcase, I've actually opened it up, and I'm now taking out the pieces that I don't need, tossing them around, getting rid of them, right? And that's a good thing, because that's going to bring back so much more balance, so much more justification within your life. You're going to be feeling very justified. Then you can have setting your course. This is going to allow you to set your course on this new journey, these new opportunities. You can now be more focused on the things that you want instead of the things that are holding you back. Really setting the course. Okay, and then we have Sangha Community, which is the 8 of Roses. And that's just like the 8 of Cups, really setting forth for the success on things that you want within your life. Wow, so you're really setting this course to go towards the growth, the success, the things that are going to help you along your journey, knowing you're getting to the journey of where you want to be. knowing that there's better things and better opportunities. I think that for a lot of you, you know that, and that's why you're unpacking the suitcase, right? It's time to join a group, get back maybe with your family if you've been taking a lot of time out soul searching or hiding kind of out, reflecting or doing a lot of self-reflection and kind of hermiting yourself away. Now it's time for you to rejoin the community of your friends and your family and feel comfortable. So if you were in a depressive state and you kind of locked yourself away, it's time to now open up. Okay. This way you can, kind of reawaken yourself into this new mode. Okay. So it's kind of like a reawakening in a lot of ways. This new growth and finding the new path right with the Ace of Cups, having this healing and feeling like your cups are overfilled, right? And it feels like fresh new water going inside is really what it feels like. It almost feels like you emptied your cup and now you can refill the cup with better things. And you know it, right? And a lot of you know it, or that's what you're after, right? It's like, that's how I want to be. I don't want to stay with stagnant things that are keeping me stuck, things that make me feel like I am trapped between, I don't know, maybe two realities in some ways, right? Because maybe it's kind of like I look out the window. It's kind of like I'm looking through a window and watching everybody having fun, but I can't do that. I don't feel good. So it's kind of like being stuck between this and the window, right? Over here, it's kind of dark. And on the other side, I see everybody having fun, but I don't feel that way. I need to release. So now it's saying you will join back, right, into that community, feeling overwhelmed and overjoyed to start doing so. So then you have the beta of the spirit wolf over here. Wow. Taking on the spirit of the wolf over here, my friends. And this is really giving yourself enough rest, right? Because when you're on a spiritual journey and you're on a healing process, you need a lot of rest. Okay. Because then only then will you be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and find the motivation to feel your path. Yeah, because to get here, you're going to need motivation, right? So this is going to be finding your path. You will find a way through all the tricky situations as you tune into the instincts and trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition. Commit to your task and stay focused, but be flexible in the approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any situation. So this is really going to be grounding you. And, Cap, for you, it's going to be a great thing because as an earth sign, anything that's going to ground an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, is going to need to set those foundations. Because if you don't feel like you're set on permanent foundations, you're going to feel like you're floating away. Right? Like you're kind of stuck between those two realities of looking out the window, right? Maybe you feel like you're floating and everybody else is kind of grounded. So yes, this card wants you to understand your instincts. Use your instincts. Use your intuition. And use presence, meaning be in the presence of the now, right? You're going to start thinking about the now as you're unpacking this suitcase and getting rid of the past things that no longer serve you. So the wolf just wants you to understand that it is very, important. Okay? It's very important for you to reach the resolutions before trying to fill the cup. Don't go out into the community too early because it's not going to help you. Okay? But when you do feel better and you do feel like you want to get on that other side of the wall, out into the family and feeling fresh and beautiful, then it's time for the social bonding. It's time to be a part of the tribe again. And which I love that because this card's talking about a tribe. This one was also said something about a tribe. So it's very about your tribe, your family, your friends, your community, right? And this one says, the spirit wolf thrives in cheerful, playful, social bonding with his tribe. There is also a reminder that connection is an essential ingredient in the approach to life. To thrive and have as much fun as the intelligent, playful, successful, adaptive, and resourceful wolf. We need love in our lives. So this is where you're going to actually run the risk, right? Run the risk. Okay, I'm done. I'm done doing this. I'm going to, and it's going to feel like kind of like the leap of faith to get out there, right? Because it just feels like you still don't feel 100, right? But you know you want to engage in this. You're feeling like you need this engagement. And your soul is telling you it is time for engagement. It's time for bonding. Okay. This one also says the spirit wolf calls for lunar wisdom, and that's very interesting because you have the will, wisdom, and mind card here. So it is talking about bringing that wisdom to light. For honoring the non-rational knowing of intuition, for trusting our spiritual instincts and inner sense of timing. And that's exactly what it's saying. It feels like it's time for me to bond. It's time for me to engage. And that's a part of your spiritual journey, right? It's not always about being locked up and doing self-reflection and let go and do this and do that. No, it's a part of a piece of this and a piece of that, and then reconnecting yourself when you feel comfortable. Because you have to remember, okay, so I'm going into reflection mode to let go, unpack this suitcase, get over the ways that I'm feeling, and then reconnect so that, they can say, oh my gosh, it's so good to have you back, Capricorn. And then have that reassurance and that love surrounding you. And this is how your heart is going to generate all this stuff that's around you, right? And your friends are going to be, I'm so glad you're feeling better now, right? It's good to have you back. I hope you're feeling good, things of this nature. Okay, so I will grab a card on that one. Spirit wolf for Capricorn. Oh yes, the King of Roses. So you could even have this, it doesn't have to be a king. It could just be more, it could be a woman or a man. It's just more of a masculine energy coming in. But it's the King of Cups. It's still the King of Cups, right? Having this person around you. It could be a father, a mother. Someone is going to come in, and it feels like, you see how it's kind of sitting next to the other roses over here. They're kind of sitting this way. So it does feel like the same community is coming in to reassure you. Like I said, I've seen it. They're coming in. How are you doing now, Cap? I'm so glad to see you here, and giving you love and support. And you might not even expect it, right? It's like, wow, I didn't realize, right? It might even be so unexpected, but they're giving you this love and this unconditional love around you. And maybe it's just a phone call or a text to someone. Maybe it's not even 100%, actual, face to face, right? It's just the idea that they haven't seen you in a while, and they're concerned, and they're showing this love towards you and making you feel welcomed and like you've been gone a long time. And yes, showing this natural sensitivity and nurturing is really what the word is too. The scribe. When you are not feeling very good, you could write things down. Write the pros, write the cons, write things down to keep you on your journey and on your path. If you have dreams, you can write your dreams down and make sure that you're scribing everything, right? Make sure that you're still continuing on your journey. So, you don't want to go backwards. And when you start to be upset, you could write a letter, right? Do something to write, you could even make messages in text. However it is, just to, kind of show you how you're feeling for the day, right? Or if you're having problems through the day, you can go through the pros and the cons of what you're feeling and how am I going to, get through them, kind of brainstorming on how you're going to get through this, this area, because on a journey and healing, it's always going to bring something back up. It's almost like a test, like it's testing you, like, did you really, get rid of this? Or, and this way it will help you along the journey of really getting through the emotional sets. Okay. Kind of writing a diary or a journal or something. that will help you through your healing and getting to your dreams and getting through the things that you need to heal and to get to your goal, right? To get to your goal. Whatever the goal is that you've set out, you're going to stride to get there. So this is going to actually help, and it's going to keep you centered as well with the star over here. This is giving in the hope that everything's going to go fine, and it's going to give the hopes back. And that's what the scribing is too, right? Let's write this down and do these things for more hope. And hope is always good because the hope shows you that there's always hope. It's a major arcana. It's showing you there's always hope. Hope is right around the corner. And no, it doesn't matter how far you wander off the path or you fall off the wagon or however it may be, there's always hope as long as you get back on the wagon, as long as you get back up on the horse, right? So you have this renewal and this clarity of how you're going and what direction you're going. So there's always hope. There's no such thing as not having hope. Hope is when you continue to go strong. Not having hope is when you give up. Right? So see what your soul wants you to know. So it's very hopeful. And it looks very promising too, because the stars are very promising. And I do see this for you as being very promising as long as you keep going strong for yourself. You'll have your weak days, you'll have your strong days. Embracing. I embrace and love all of my life. Just embrace it all. And I think with the scribe too, that's what you can actually do as you're writing it down. As you're writing it down, you can embrace it all as a journey, as an experience. No matter how horrible or how wonderful it is, you can embrace in it so that you learn, right? You learn what to do, what not to do. How far can I go? If I'm going down, how far do I allow myself to go down? Right? Because you might start repacking the suitcase. And then you're going to say, am I going to pack this all the way? How far am I going to allow myself to do this? So I think with the embracing is showing the control. It's showing how you're controlling a situation and how you're embracing yourself. Okay. So with this card's actually saying the path to wholeness is through accepting, embracing all parts of yourself. Every experience you've had, even the ones you thought were bad, was important for your spiritual journey. What you deny in yourself can fester and even control your life. Embrace your darkness because you need every aspect of yourself in order to attain wholeness. Don't suppress your anger, bitterness, or fear to a place where it can grow in a deep recesses of your being. Bring it to light and accept and love all. And that's what I'm saying. How far are you going to repack that suitcase? Then you're going to stop and you're going to say, wait a minute. Am I letting this control me or am I in control? Right? And then if you need to, you can always go back through notes, right? Through the scribe and say, wow, I really let this one get out of hand today. I'm going to thrive. I'm going to thrive forward because it's a process. So let's see. Using journey cards over here. Best overall message is for Capricorn. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. Now, how beautiful is that? Bringing up this beautiful healing. Here's the healing symbol. Bringing up that beautiful healing symbol. That's the symbol of Hermes. How beautiful is that? But it's also the sign of what? Health, right? Health and support. So how gorgeous is that? And this card is literally talking about how you are supported with your journey, how the divine are supporting you, how you're not alone on this journey. You have your ancestors, you have the divine, you have the angels, you have, whoever, your guardian angels. You are not alone, no matter what, because you have all this angelicness around you. The world and the universe supports you. It says, as long as you fully commit to your life purpose and hold positive intentions and follow your divine guidance, you may feel insecure about making any kind of transition. Perhaps you feel stuck during this time, but you've outgrown many of them. Okay, many of the insecurities. The angels ask you to lean upon them as trustworthy partners who can support your path. Your role is to continue and to talk about your hopes, dreams, and expectations. And here's the star. So see, this being a major arcana is like just coming everywhere, right? And the other major arcana in here is definitely the wisdom, the will, and the scribe. And there it is, right? The talking, the hopes, the expectations, the writing, the communication, the keeping the clarification, and keeping the happiness, peace of mind, and your best interests. As you go, you're going to run into blocks. You're going to run into things that you don't want to run into as you're doing deep reflections. But as it said before, with embracing, you're going to have to get through all of those things to get to the other side. Because just ignoring them is not going to do anything. It's going to shut the door for a little while, you guys, but then it always is going to come back, right? So you are fully supported, okay? What a beautiful reading for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.